Time for a nice meditation session. I watched a video the other day about just like different characteristics of somebody who has autism, and I definitely identified with a lot of them as strengths that I often utilize. And you know, it's a big reason why I was identified at my job as somebody who is unique. So when I look down the line, you know, I probably had high functioning autism my entire life. It's kind of where I get my work ethic from. It's kind of why I call bullshit on a lot of people, call bullshit on different things, and people aren't, you know, maybe not willing to, and a little more ballsy, from my opinion. But I don't know, like, if I look back on it, like, the company I worked for basically made fun of me for having high functioning autism, and then the pathetic community I'm from didn't want to listen to me about it because they're sad and pathetic. Entire situation kind of shoved under a carpet. You know, it's pretty much a joke. And you know, the more I progress with my channel, the more that area will seem like a joke. I said it before, say it again. For someone I knew from my past, you don't respect me, you don't respect my channel, you don't respect what I have to say, get the fuck off my channel. You're wasting your time, because I'm not gonna want to deal with you in the future, most likely. And you know, I'm aware of shit, so might as well save yourself some time. Get the fuck off. Stop following my shit. The world, you know, has responded to the situation I've, you know, been dealt, that my hometown didn't want to listen to. But don't worry, I'll put the bro on the map, the mall bro on the map. I got no problem doing that. So. I had shade here, and the sun followed me. I had shade here, the sun followed me again. Good luck, son. Pretty happy today, finally cleaned out passenger side of my van. And I dropped this, I guess I dropped this in my van at Virginia Beach. It was like 7-8 months ago, my other phone. And I mean, I haven't necessarily needed it, but it's nice to have, and especially because I use an iPhone and this is a Pixel, so it's nice to have Android phone and an iPhone. Kind of have different capabilities, different apps. They're not exactly the same, but I'm fucking ecstatic because I thought I just lost this or somebody took it and it was gone, and that's not the case. Just found it. I think it's too much to ask for to get the days back when the pussy was so tight, young, nice. Used to call out of work. It was so good. Is that too much to ask for a guy to ask for? I don't think so. I think the reason I'm so, you call me arrogant, I call myself defensive, confident, and who I am, who I was, all the same, because I worked hard in college. I worked hard at the end of high school, getting neglected by girls in high school. I put time in the gym, and then I put time in the library, in college and in the gym. And I was able, I built myself up to be able to go up to girls at bars, talk to them for 5 minutes, tell them what I did for a living, worked up the skill of how to maneuver on the dance floor, and win them over there, and then be able to meet so many fine young women. Not always fine, but that was okay. But that's why I'm so defensive as to who I am and the life that I had, because I worked hard for it. And when I got back from college, the beginning of my hometown's bitterness began. When I achieved what I achieved, and I had the life that I had, and they began to slowly pick at me from different people, from different angles, and just, show how really pathetic and sad that area really is, my hometown community. So, hats off to you for making me work so hard and getting this channel to where it needs to be and progress it into the future. I thank you. You know how much you've done for me. So yeah, I'm proud of where I worked to get to where I was then, where I'm working to get to where I am now, and I'm never going to let anyone take my confidence away. No fucking job, no fucking pussy-ass loser who asked me for college advice. People who I smoked up when I had weed because I was a nice guy. The same people who... shitty-ass people who are going to have the life that they're going to have, and I'm going to have the life that I'm going to have. Karma's a bitch. Not to forget my dumbass sisters who fucking I needed to be right in front of when I, met any girl I met, talked to any girl I talked to. Even when I had one of my first, it was my first girlfriend, I think, ever, over for my 25th birthday to my sisters. My sisters were trying to teach me, just show me how to fucking take care of a woman. My sisters had the minimum amount of respect for me out of their stupidity. And I'm so happy that my environment was different than theirs growing up, and it shaped me into the intelligent human being that I am versus who they became, because they needed to like work together as a team and like fucking need help from each other and shit. I didn't have anybody, because I didn't even like fucking being around them when I was young, because of how fucking superficial and annoying and fucking bossy they were. So I got to, you know, spend time alone, play video games, solve puzzles all the time, watch movies, indulge in the arts that were around me. Literally went from like playing video games to watching, you know, the movies at the time that were appealing to me, and not, you know, watching as much, probably not as much as TV with commercial advertisements to rot my brain. It was just indulging in movies that I liked, which was, you know, that was an art form for me as a young kid. Movies like Toy Story. I got for my, I think it was my 5th birthday from my Uncle Bobby gave it to me. It was one of my favorite presents. My mom taking me to the VHS stores on Fridays and renting movies. And I was like smart enough to not suck myself into commercial advertisements. Commercial advertisements weren't appealing to me. And I liked movies over watching TV shows. And it brings me back to watching the movie Matilda, the family who just sat in front of the TV all the time. And honestly, if I didn't have video games and movies, I probably would have went to the library. But I had video games and I had movies, and those were more appealing to me than reading books. I didn't really like to read till I started reading for like extra credit in like 10th grade, and I got to read what I wanted to read. And then even in college, when I got to read for like practicality and like things I could find useful, that was very intriguing to me when I had the time. So I'm so glad that things worked out the way that they were, and I became who I am, and my environment that I was exposed to, kind of like being able to self-learn, self-adapt, you know, taking the most practical information I could have taken from college, which really had nothing to do with my curriculum or what I learned, which was use the internet as your textbook to the world, and you're going to learn and progress, especially being, you know, more isolated than most people. You're going to be able to learn and progress from, you know, people who, you know, you learn and become the people who are around you. And for me, those were people I got to learn from on the internet. So I got to embrace all the knowledge of the people, because I didn't have stupid ass people around me as much, you know, as little as I could, who fucking tell me what to do all the time, you know, look at me as if I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, look at me as if the fuck I don't know what I want in life. You don't need those people in your life. If you have people like that in your life, get them the fuck away from you as fast as possible and start building confidence for yourself. Start developing your skills, developing your practical skills, and you'll become a better individual. I guarantee you.